The Message, a powerful exploration of identity and justice in Ta-Nehisi Coates' groundbreaking work. Imagine a world where history isn't just written in textbooks but lives in every street corner, every interaction, and every breath you take. This is the reality Ta-Nehisi Coates invites us into with The Message, a deeply thought-provoking exploration of race, identity, and justice in America. With his trademark blend of poetic prose and raw insight, Coates takes us on a journey through the complex realities of being Black in a society built on systemic inequality. But it's more than just a story about race. It's a meditation on what it means to be human in a world that often devalues life based on the color of one's skin. Coates' narrative is both personal and universal as he weaves together his own experiences with the stories of those who came before him. At its heart, The Message is an exploration of the idea that understanding and confronting the harsh realities of history is the key to unlocking justice and healing. But what truly sets this book apart is how Coates blends his powerful storytelling with an unapologetic call for action. This is not a book that offers easy answers or simple resolutions. Instead, it challenges us to look at the world with open eyes and confront the uncomfortable truths that lie beneath the surface. The book opens with a gripping recollection of Coates' own childhood, a time when he began to feel the weight of his Blackness in a world that was determined to define him by it. Raised in Baltimore during the 1980s and 1990s, Coates witnessed firsthand the ravages of systemic racism, violence, and economic inequality that plagued his community. Through vivid descriptions and emotionally charged narratives, he brings these experiences to life, painting a picture of a city torn apart by poverty and racial tension. But Coates' story is not just about struggle. It's also about resilience. Throughout the book, he shares stories of those who found ways to resist and survive in a world that seemed determined to destroy them. These stories offer a sense of hope amidst the darkness and serve as a powerful reminder that even in the face of overwhelming adversity, humanity's capacity for resistance is unbreakable. As Coates dives deeper into the history of Black America, he uncovers the roots of the social and political systems that continue to oppress people of color. He examines the history of slavery and segregation with a critical eye, highlighting the ways in which these practices have shaped the modern world. But what's truly compelling about The Message is how Coates refuses to sugarcoat the truth. He doesn't shy away from discussing the brutal realities of America's past and present, nor does he attempt to provide easy explanations for the deep-seated issues facing Black Americans today. Instead, he lays bare the harsh truths, forcing readers to reckon with the ways in which racism has been woven into the fabric of American society. The result is a work that is both unflinching and unapologetic in its examination of race and power. One of the central themes of The Message is the idea of the Black body as both a symbol of resistance and a target of violence. Coates powerfully explores how Black people have been historically dehumanized and objectified by the systems of power that govern society. He writes about the constant threat of violence that hangs over Black bodies, whether in the form of police brutality or the more subtle forms of discrimination that permeate every aspect of life. This theme is poignantly illustrated through Coates' personal experiences with violence and trauma and his reflections on how these experiences have shaped his sense of self. At the same time, Coates challenges readers to consider the role of identity in shaping one's relationship with the world. He writes about the complexities of Black identity and the ways in which it is shaped by both personal experience and the larger societal forces at play. Through his own journey of self-discovery, Coates grapples with what it means to be a Black man in America and how he can navigate a world that seems bent on denying his humanity. This introspective examination of identity is one of the most compelling aspects of the book, as it speaks to the universal desire for belonging and self-understanding. Despite the often somber tone of the book, Coates offers glimpses of hope and possibility throughout. While he does not offer a simple prescription for overcoming the challenges of racism, he does emphasize the importance of collective action and solidarity. He argues that true change can only come when individuals and communities come together to resist the systems of oppression that hold them down. This message of unity and collective resistance is one of the most powerful takeaways from the book. Coates urges readers not to succumb to despair but to instead channel their energy into fighting for a more just and equitable world. One of the most striking aspects of the message is Coates' ability to blend personal narrative with social and political commentary. He weaves his own story into the larger fabric of American history, creating a work that is both intimate and expansive. His writing is deeply personal yet resonant on a global scale, making it accessible to anyone who has ever felt marginalized or oppressed. This universality is what makes the message such a compelling read, not just for those interested in issues of race and identity but for anyone who seeks to understand the complexities of the world we live in. As the book comes to a close, Coates leaves readers with a call to action. He encourages us to not only confront the realities of racism and injustice but to actively work to dismantle the systems that perpetuate them. He challenges us to imagine a world where Black lives are valued not as an afterthought but as a central part of the human experience. In doing so, he offers a vision of a future where justice is not just a dream but a tangible reality. The message is a book that forces readers to confront uncomfortable truths, but it also offers the possibility of transformation. Coates' unflinching honesty and lyrical writing style make this a book that will resonate long after the final page is turned. It's a work that will leave you thinking, questioning, and most importantly motivated to make a difference in the world. For those who are ready to confront the painful realities of our world and explore what it truly means to fight for justice, the message is a must-read.